Define the major economic ideas of capitalism and socialism/communism. Capitalism is characterized by private ownership, free markets, and the pursuit of profit, while socialism and communism emphasizes social ownership and control that means of productions to achieve greater equality and address perceived shortcomings of capitalism. Who were Marx and Engels, and what did they believe was the problem with capitalist systems? Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels were key figures in developing Marxism, a theory that critiqued capitalism. They believed that capitalism inherently exploited the working class, the proletariats, and by the bourgeoisie. How did they think those problems could be alleviated? Modern socialism began as a reaction to excuse of the uncontrolled industrial capitalism in the 1800s and 1900s. The enormous wealth and lavish lifestyle enjoyed by the property classes contrasted sharply with the miserable conditions of the workers. What does the phrase "from each according to his abilities, to each according to his needs" mean? A principle where individuals contribute to society based on their capabilities and receive in what they return or what they need to thrive, regardless of the contribution. Do you think that social change comes incrementally or suddenly through revolution? Social change can occur through both incremental processes and sudden revolution shifts, and it's often a combination of both. Incremental change involves gradual adjustments and reforms over time, while revolutionary change is characterized by sudden and dramatic transformations, often involving conflict and upheaval. Define proletariats: workers or working class people, regarded collectively, often used with the reference of Marxism. Define
Bourgeoisie.
Define bourgeoisie. Middle class, typically with reference to perceived materialistic values and conventional attitudes. How did the idea of Marx and Engels influence Lenin? Lenin's ideological contribution to Marxism relates to his theory on the party, imperialism, the state, and revolution. Marxism-Leninism became a prominent communist ideology. Following the October Revolution, Lenin developed a theoretical contribution toward Marxist theory and physiology. I don't know. What do you think revolution took hold in Russia first instead of more industrialized nation as Marx expected? I think because Russia is a crazy country. But economic hardship, food shortage, and government corruption. What are the negative human consequences of command economy versus free market economy? Inequality, instability, and potentially exploitative labor practices affecting humans' well-being. How many people have been killed by the social dictator? The search result mentioned that the communist regime may have made 100 million victims. Will socialism ever succeed? I think it could succeed, but dictatorship will never make the economy grow.